Hello, today I will be looking at Zoro's swordsmanship. Although Zoro may not see it this way, nor the world of One Piece, he was trained in the art of the samurai, fusing it with his own style and creating the Three Sword Style School. I shouldn't have to explain the importance of sharpness to a katana, but weight, on the other hand, is worth getting into. Zoro ends up defeating this fishman, claiming that it's because of the weight of his sword. But hold on a second. Which sword does he use to cut Mr. One? It's the Wado Ichimonji, the sword most connected to his will of the samurai. It carries the heavy burden of not only his dreams, but his childhood friends. And let's take a look at the outcome of his battle at Arlong Park. He never says how much his blades weigh. This weight is at least partially metaphorical and may be entirely symbolic. This coincides with the idea of cursed blades and, more importantly, black blades. Early on, it is said that after countless battles, a blade can turn black. These countless battles hold the samurai's burden. Now it is known that haki is also part of the equation, and that may be directly tied to the will of the samurai. So this brings us back to the importance of that will for a samurai, which was a lesson that was imbued to Zoro at a young age. Don't believe me that will is the most important part of a sword? Well, look back at how cursed blades function, and may I remind you of nothing happening. This brings me to what Zoro should be trying to achieve, the perfect cut. This was earned by Himura Kenshin of Veroni Kenshin through the perfected art of taking lives, then trying to reverse such atrocities. It is about cutting between atoms. It almost becomes a hacks. So scaling characters to feats like this, one needs to be very careful. It can get you an idea of how durable someone is by cross-referencing a failed cut to a target with something like how many punches it takes to damage said target. But concussive force is different than a cut in reality. So in a magical world like One Piece, it may be impossible to scale properly, or you can just ignore logic and look at the face value.